Emma loved her job. She worked at a charming little bookstore downtown. The shop always smelled like old paper and coffee. It was her happy place. Rainy days were her favourite. Customers were few. Emma would curl up with a good book. The rhythm of the rain was soothing. One particularly dreary afternoon, a new batch of donated books arrived. Emma loved these. Each book held secrets and stories. She began sorting through them, eager to see what treasures she might uncover. An old leather-bound copy of Jane Eyre caught her eye. It was a classic love story. Emma picked it up, running her fingers over the worn cover. As she opened it, a small yellowed envelope slipped out. Curious, Emma picked up the envelope. It was addressed simply, "To my dearest." Her heart skipped a beat. This was no ordinary letter. This was a message from the past, a tangible link to a love story she knew nothing about. Carefully, she slid her finger under the flap and opened the envelope. The letter inside was dated almost 50 years ago. The handwriting was elegant and flowing. Emma began to read aloud, her voice barely a whisper. "My dearest," the letter began, "words cannot express the depth of my love for you. You are the sun in my sky, the moon in my night. Every moment spent with you is a precious gift." The letter continued, pouring out the writer's heart. He spoke of their dreams, their hopes, and their undying love. He signed it simply, J.L. Emma felt a pang of sadness for this unknown couple. What had become of them? Did their love stand the test of time? Over the next few days, Emma couldn't stop thinking about the letter. She imagined J.L. as a handsome young man, full of passion. She pictured the woman he loved, her heart overflowing with happiness as she read his words. One afternoon, a man walked into the bookstore. He was older, with kind eyes and a gentle smile. He approached Emma, his gaze fixed on the book in her hand. "Excuse me," he said, his voice trembling slightly. "I believe you have something of mine." Emma's breath caught in her throat. Could this be? The man held out his hand. "The letter," he explained, "it belongs with the book. It was meant for my Emma." Emma's eyes widened in astonishment. This man, J.L., had written the letter for his Emma, and somehow fate had brought it to her. She handed him the letter, her heart pounding in her chest. As he carefully tucked it away, he looked at her and smiled. "Sometimes," he said softly, "real life is more romantic than any story we could ever imagine."